In May 2024, a lady in Utah, while searching for election information, made a startling discovery. Former President Donald J. Trump was not on the 2024 list for president on Utah's official voter website. She was in utter shock. As she delved deeper into the website section that had candidate filings, she uncovered this situation. Then she shared her discovery with others. This is a form that the candidates have filled out, declaring their candidacy and campaign for President of the United States. The candidates are required to state that they are eligible to run for president and will meet all necessary requirements. They will not knowingly violate any laws pertaining to their duties. The form also requires an email and address for correspondence. Additionally, the form is notarized and signed in the presence of an authorized official. On the website for these candidate filings under the federal section, it lists those who have filed candidacy forms to be on the Utah 2024 ballot, running for U.S. President. As of May 25, 2024, 10 people are on that list: Joseph R. Biden and Robert F. Kennedy Jr., along with 8 other much less well-known individuals. Notably, Donald J. Trump is absent from the list. On March 4, 2024, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that states do not have the power to exclude candidates for federal office based on Section 3 of the 14th Amendment. The reason for this decision is that the U.S. Supreme Court stated that the clause could only affect federal offices and federal candidates through a vote of Congress. Consequently, states cannot disqualify federal officials and federal candidates. They can only disqualify people in state offices or running for state positions. So this brings up the issue of why Trump is not on the Utah list of candidates at vote.utah.gov. He is supposed to be on the November 2024 general ballot. March 5th, 2024 was Super Tuesday, when a bunch of states had their primaries. Utah had a Democratic primary at the voting booths, and the Republicans did caucuses in the neighborhoods. On Saturday, April 27, 2024, the Utah Republican Party had a nominating convention. Donald Trump won the presidential nominee slot, but interestingly, you can't find that information on their website links. You also cannot find him listed as a candidate. Here's where the rabbit hole gets a little deeper. More than 7/10 or 36 of the 50 U.S. states had people filing lawsuits to keep Donald Trump off of the 2024 ballots. One of those was in the largely Republican state of Utah. According to Deseret News on September 6, 2023, a Texas tax attorney and long-shot presidential candidate John Anthony Castro from Mansfield, Texas, filed a case in the U.S. District Court, located in Utah. He used the same insurrection disqualification clause of the 14th Amendment Section 3. The suit was against Donald J. Trump at his Florida address and against the Utah Lieutenant Governor Deidre Henderson in Salt Lake City, Utah. For those of you who don't know this, in Utah, the Lieutenant Governor is over elections in all of the state. Utah used to have a Secretary of State that handled that, providing a check and balance. In 1976, that position was eliminated and the power was given to the Lieutenant Governor. Then, the potential next governor during the election process also picks his Lieutenant Governor. When Gary Herbert was governor a few years ago, Spencer Cox became the Lieutenant Governor. Then, as the incumbent, Cox ran in 2020 to become the next governor, presiding over the election when he wanted to win the #1 highest position in the state of Utah. Because the Utah Lieutenant Governor Henderson was included in the suit against Trump, she may have another reason to dislike him. This is even though the U.S. Supreme Court ruled that Trump could effectively stay on the ballot in terms of legal interpretation of the 14th Amendment. We all wonder what is going on behind the scenes in regards to whether Trump will be on the Utah ballot in November, and why there isn't a candidacy filing paperwork for him here. Colorado made a big deal about keeping Trump off the ballot, disqualifying him. Then the U.S. Supreme Court intervened in Trump's favor by appropriate interpretation of the 14th Amendment Section 3 law. The intrigue continues. Governor Cox is budsy with the Democratic Colorado Governor Polis. Cox does not like Trump. He does not believe that the election was stolen. And he and Governor Polis of Colorado believe that people should disagree better, which effectively means ignoring the non-status quo issues that Trump supporters bring up. The Utah Lieutenant Governor Henderson does not like the election integrity questioning movement. Could this all mean that Cox and Henderson will do what they can to keep Donald Trump off of the ballot this November? There are many reasons why patriotic people believe he should be on the ballot. They have done their due diligence in digging below the surface to find out, via C-SPAN government hearings, reading lots of news from various sources, and listening to people with personal experiences to know that Donald Trump is not quite the villain that many people believe he is. Many Trump haters, they only watch mainstream news that disparagingly blast his name 24/7. These patriots have gotten good at researching and understanding when the media or politicians are lying, distorting, or hiding information. Some patriots show great courage by putting their jobs, families, health, and lives on the line to find and put the truth out there. It isn't just about a candidate, it is about the criminal, civil, lying, and unethical or immoral deeds being done to cover up the truth, in order to promote evil agendas that are so disturbing to the patriotic, God-fearing Americans. It's about promoting freedom and the Constitution before all these rights are gone. A patriotic friend said, "I have reached out to the Lieutenant Governor's office and have not received a response about this issue. Other people think that the officials are trying to get Trump's name removed, which would not surprise me one bit due to the fact of what our state government entails and follows. All we have to do is write in his name and fill in the bubble if his name is not included on the ballot." Close quote. I would add, bug the Lieutenant Governor Henderson too. Let her know that true election integrity is very important and constitutional, and that you want Donald Trump on the ballot. Her contact information is 350 North State Street, Suite 220 PO, Box 142-325, Salt Lake City, Utah, 84114, 2325. Her office's main phone number is 801-538-1041. The fax number is 801-538-1133. If you want to comment to her online, the link is also in the description box below. Okay, give me some love, subscribe, like, and please comment and share. Thanks for watching. Have an awesome day.